let us understand the different types of parenting styles that parents adopt and what are the outcomes of each of this parenting style that we see amongst children. This research was done many years back by Baumrind, and subsequently there have been a lot of research papers on this, which also proves that this structure and this approach is very valid across cultures. So there has been a review paper in India also which has reviewed this approach of parenting styles and validated that it is also relevant for the Indian parents. So this entire types of parenting style is divided into 4 categories, and these categories are based on the axis of high control and low control on one hand and high responsiveness and low responsiveness on the other hand. So depending on where each parent is in the area of control and responsiveness towards the child, depending on that the parenting styles have been mapped. There are 4 different parenting styles: authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, and negligent. Let us now understand in detail what are the qualities or traits of each of this parenting style so that you can find out which is your parenting style from here. Authoritarian parenting style is marked by a very high level of control exercised by the parents on one hand and a very cold or a low responsiveness of the parents towards the child's needs. These are the parents who are having very, very strict rules in the house, who often use threats and punishment in order to raise their children. These are the parents who can be overprotective or helicopter parents, and they can also be using more of verbal abuse or physical abuse and emotional abuse in order to raise their children. Parents who follow authoritarian parenting style usually follow one-way communication, which means they follow the mantra of my way or highway. So these are the parents who do not give their children any freedom to ask questions, to share their opinions, or to counter what they are saying. These are the parents who try to apply their discipline and rules very, very strictly, oftentimes resorting to physical abuse and punishments or violence. There are no explanations given and there is no logic given as to why the child should do what they are saying. The next type of parenting style, which is completely opposite of authoritarian, is the permissive parenting style. This is where there is a very, very high responsiveness towards the child's needs and very, very low control over the child. This is a complete polar opposite of authoritarian, and here the parents are extremely permissive and liberal towards their children. These are families where the children have all the say in what the parents should eat, where they should go out on a family holiday, or even what car they should buy. These are the parents who raise their children with a lot of pampering, with a lot of love, and at the same time, very few rules, very few regulations, and absolutely no boundaries. These are the parents where you can call them as very lenient parents, very indulgent parents. And these are the parents who want to be friends with their children. So they are extremely friendly, they are giving in to the child's every demand, and they are extremely permissive. The children are allowed to do whatever they want, wherever they want, with absolutely no control and no discipline. The third type of parenting style, which is the negligent parenting style or the uninvolved parenting style, is marked by very low responsiveness towards the child need and very little control. So there is no control also, and there is no involvement in the child's life. These are the parents who are extremely detached from their children or extremely involved in other things where they have very little involvement in the child's daily life or the child's problems. Maybe the child's physical needs are met, but the child's emotional needs are not met at all. And such parents are generally emotionally very distant from their children. So they may be either stressed out with their own marital issues or with their own careers, and they give full freedom to their child to do what they want, and at the same time they are not there to guide or to coach the child or to define boundaries or to even understand the child's emotional needs. These are the children with such parents who grow up feeling emotionally and physically neglected by their parents. And there is no monitoring, there is no guidance, and at the same time, there is no punishment either. The best type is the fourth type of parenting style, which is the authoritative parenting style. This is a good mix between a good level of control and a very good level of responsiveness towards the child's needs. So these are the parents who have very clear rules in the house. They also follow positive disciplining methods. They have a two-way communication in the house, which means the parents talk to the children and tell them about the rules and regulations that need to be followed, but they also listen to the child's questions. These are the parents who are open to listening to the child's arguments, questions. They explain the logic behind why the children need to do what they need to do. And at the same time, they are very firm and clear about what is allowed and not allowed. These are the parents who do not resort to physical abuse or violence in disciplining their children, but they involve the children with good connection and communication in order to coach them and guide them regarding habits, disciplines, values, etc. These are the parents who allow the children the freedom of expression. So the children are allowed to express a different point of view, and they are also allowed to express their emotions and feelings without any fear. These parents focus on the child's needs, they focus on connection, and they focus on two-way dialogue and communication. This is the best parenting style, and this is what is most preferred in order to raise healthy, happy children. In the next video now, we will understand what are the reasons why parents choose or go towards certain parenting styles, and what are the outcomes that we see in children for each of this parenting style. If you like this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow.